I've always thought the idea of bringing potions in a speedrun was really cool. You know, making a speed potion so you go slightly faster across terrain, or using strength to kill blazes or kill the Ender Dragon. But as I've speedrun more and more, I realize that the only potion you ever end up using is fire resistance, and that's only because you get it from pigment traits. However, that is until I saw Big Mungie, a great runner and fellow Australian, post this video where they death reset in the stronghold and used a jump boost potion to jump over the stairs and into the portal frame. Now this is obviously a huge time save, and it's probably going to shatter the speedrunning meta, so it was something I was desperately wanting to test out. But this run was a ruined portal seed, so I was thinking it was just going to be a normal run, until when I went to kill animals, I spotted a desert temple at the edge of my vision. Now, desert temples to me are like lucky blocks. I can't just leave something that valuable unopened. So I ran over, and unfortunately it had no iron, no diamonds, and no iconic enchantments. And as I was about to craft some sad stone tools, I spotted a second desert temple. And if I trek this far, I'm gonna check out the second lucky block. This one also wasn't that rewarding, as it only had 1 emerald and 1 diamond. So while to the average person, my inventory may look pretty meek, and I might have just seemed like I wasted a bunch of time. But there is actually a couple things that I got which are perfect for doing a jump boost potion strategy: gunpowder and spider eyes. And while moving across the desert, I had also made sure to pick up some sugarcane. These are 3 of 8 key items I need to utilize the jump boost strategy. I only need 1 more item from the overworld, and I have to give a warning: if you are Koyuriwahe or a fan of his, I suggest you look away now, because it's bunny hunting season. I actually got the rabbit's foot really fast, but I was sick of eating rotten flesh, so I went to kill this bunny for a proper meal. It dropped a second rabbit's foot, which distracted me, so I didn't realize I was burning to death. I sprint across the desert and gather my stuff. I decided that messing with bunnies is a little too dangerous, so I go after some New Zealand residents and some cattle. It's now 8 minutes into the run, and while I have a very pretty and diverse inventory, most of the things have no real utility. I still don't have an iron pickaxe, so I'm really quite far behind my opponent. You might think I would notice the fortress that is literally right in front of my exit portal and I was facing, but I didn't, even though it was just in the corner of my screen for like 5 seconds. After making it to a treasure bastion, I craft a gold helmet and break the crafting table with my hand instead of an axe to prove my physical strength. Realizing my physical prowess would not be enough to tackle stone, I quickly made a pickaxe before looting the chests of the triple to acquire enough iron to make a full set of shiny new tools. I explode the chalice and begin to start trading with all the piglins. I start to Pida and realize the fortress is in this direction. Who could have guessed? I pearl over to the fortress, and this is where the next step of the jump boost strategy comes into play. Let me try that one more time. This is where the next step of the jump boost strategy— why is there so many skeletons? Okay, clearly they're jealous of my bow video. But finally we can get to the next step of the plan. I place some TNT around the spawner and blow it up. Oh my goodness. I call forth a familiar strategy and try to ignore my issues. Oh wait, there's 2 of them now. Okay, you know what, I can't deal with that. And oh my goodness, there is a lot more of them. I pillar up and create a hole, thinking maybe I can dispose of them all at once. But as they funnel into the hole, I realize they are no longer my problem and I can just run away. 2 of their comrades come to complain about the disappearance of their families, but they also find themselves in a hole. So now I promise we are onto the actual next step of the plan. I need 3 key items in the nether fortress for potion brewing. Obviously, blaze rods for a brewing stand and its fuel, but I also need nether warts and brown mushrooms as ingredients. I then head to the overworld to measure some eyes to find the direction of the stronghold, and collect the final resource, some sand. I actually got an 100% chance for the stronghold's location, which is pretty rare for me, but it was really close by. Despite that, I still missed the stronghold. And watching back, if I had literally moved 2 centimeters to the left, I would have spotted the stronghold down this cave. Luckily, I didn't lose too much time, as I mined through the wall and found the stronghold pretty fast. It took me 4 minutes to navigate to the portal room, which is honestly pretty good by my standards. But now, it was finally time. I had been preparing the entire run for this moment. The resources I gathered across the world, the pieces of the Infinity Gauntlet. Now everything would be understood. Wait. I didn't pick up a brown mushroom? Okay, my plan has been foiled. But what exactly was my plan? Well, to optimally use a jump boost potion for this time save, you have to acquire the effect the instant you respawn. You can't lose precious time to throw a potion. Big Monkey uses a lingering potion, but I'm not enough of a gamer to use this tech. So my plan was to throw a slash jump boost potion directly up the moment before I died, so it would land exactly as I respawn. The issue now is it's quite hard to throw a potion literally the moment before you die. So my plan was to use an instant damage potion to deal the final tick of damage so I could know exactly when the last moment is to throw the jump boost potion. The spider eye, sugarcane, and brown mushroom were all tools that would allow me to create a splash potion of instant damage, but without the mushroom, that plan was out of the window. But I can't give up on the jump boost time save that easily. I used water from the ceiling to brew jump boost 2 splash potions, and now it is time for my recreation of Monkey's clip. This water not only messed up my attempt, but it spread my items all around the room, which is quite annoying. I have 2 more attempts remaining. Okay, still 2 more attempts. Now, my final attempt. Boom! I did it! Did you see that time save? Oh my god, that was absolutely incredible. Let's replay that one more time. Bang! Look at that. Absolutely insane. Now I'm in the end. Look at this insane cranking I do with Jump Boost 2. Imagine trying to zero cycle this. It'd be so easy. Now that the run is at its end, let's take a comprehensive overview of the Jump Boost potion strategy. So I would estimate I lost about 10 minutes collecting all the resources and brewing the potions to make this work. But we have to consider how much time it saved. Well, since I clipped this portal on the first jump, it actually lost me half a second. So is this going to be the next speedrun meta? Well, you know, you can't really tell. If performed optimally, it could probably save fractions of seconds. And there's definitely time to save on gathering resources. For example, look at this side by side. I gathered the sand underwater, and if I gathered it on land, I probably could have saved like at least 20 ticks in terms of gathering speed. So yeah, you definitely can't tell whether the strategy is going to be, you know, redefining the meta or not yet. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed, please consider liking and subscribing. If you enjoyed the style of kind of like doing a dumb strategy and me talking over it, let me know. Yeah, enjoy the one cycle. See ya.